Exactly. Everybody isn't cut to be an entrepreneur, but you signed up for this journey, and I want to make sure that I do my job in helping you be successful. Listen, entrepreneurship in and of itself, it's the holy grail. Everybody and their mama, in my opinion, they dream of becoming an entrepreneur. They want what the entrepreneurial lifestyle can provide. Who on this broadcast doesn't want financial freedom? Who doesn't want personal freedom? Who doesn't want time freedom? Who doesn't want emotional freedom? Who doesn't want to do what they want, when they want, how they want, with who they want, just because they want? Exactly. Everybody wants to be their own boss. I'll be reading a whole lot. Somewhere I read 62% of Americans, guess what? They want to be their own bosses. They want to establish their own businesses. They think about it, they talk about it, but they never do what you've done on this Saturday. They never show up for their success. They never take action. So the first thing that I want to do, I want to clap it up for you. I want to salute you for showing up for your success, because you're doing what most people don't do. Why don't they do it? I'm so glad you asked all the right questions. I don't know exactly why they don't do it. I speculate that most people talk about it. They don't step up and be about it, probably because, I don't know, 88% of businesses, guess what? They never reach the six-figure mark. 50% of businesses go out of business before they hit their fifth year in business. 66% of businesses fail within the first 10 years. And I don't exactly know why these statistics are what they are. I'd speculate it has to do with the fact that 76% of entrepreneurs are know-it-allpreneurs. They never hire a team, acronym, together, everybody achieves more. They never bring on a team to accomplish that vision. I want you to understand, yes, you got a vision, but you're going to need a team to manifest it. As your entrepreneurial coach, as a coach of the Kingdom Marketplace movement, I believe that the statistics that I shared with you are due to a glaring blind spot in our American society. It's the fact that academia nor corporate America ever teach us what we really need to know in order to become a successful entrepreneur. Therefore, those that are serious about entrepreneurial success, they're going to need help. Help in what, coach? Help in understanding the principles, the skill sets, the philosophies, the disciplines that are required, are you ready? To own, launch, operate, and grow a profitable business. Now, you have the opportunity presented to you to avoid these statistics that I just shared. Set yourself up for success. How? By working with an entrepreneurial coach. Might be me, might not be me. Let me tell you about me. I'm on a mission to build the kingdom by changing the statistics I shared for you. Let me give you some revelation. If you are called by God to be a kingdom business owner, kingdom entrepreneur, kingdom marketplace leader, it means that God has given you everything you need in order to be successful at the purpose He placed on your life. You may not have the revelation. You may not have the knowledge. You may not have developed the mindset to understand and put all this into perspective, but guess what? I got your back. I'm on your side. That's where I come in. Ladies and gentlemen, regardless of what stage of entrepreneurship you're in, Kingdom Business Owners is here to help you. build, grow, and scale your tailor-made business that's going to help you profitize your passion, purpose, tap into your zone of genius, get God the glory at the same time. It gets you a bag. I've been in this space, this entrepreneurial development space, for the majority of my life, about 22 years, since I was about 8. And what I want to do for this Black Business Month, what I want to do for the Black Women Run the World.com movement is I want to release to you today my entrepreneurial coaching strategy. This is what I've used behind the scenes for at least the past decade. Now, I'm releasing it because I want you to have one body of work that you can dissect that will give you the framework for being successful in your entrepreneurial endeavors, okay? You got a testimony of a group of ladies that walked through a strategy session, and that was amazing. And fortunately, it's only one me, so I can't have a strategy session with everyone, but I can give you the overview. It's gonna be a oversimplification by far, but an overview of this coaching model that God has allowed me to use to assist many of his entrepreneurs with taking their profitability prophetically through the roof. Let's roll our sleeves up, jump right in. The Coach K coaching model. Y'all ready? Oh man, my entrepreneurial coaching model is really based on a 4-layer implementation process. Every step built upon the previous. Always at the core of everything that I do are my 3 core points: CEM, clarity, energy, and motivation. If we work together in any capacity, whether it's collectively, individually, you're gonna notice that I tend to revisit these elements consistently through the process. The model that I'm gonna provide you is effective in a group and on a one-on-one. It's created to help you develop a strategic and effective plan while exploring your relationship and commitment to that plan. Ladies and gentlemen, this means that we're going to emphasize what's important for you to do as an entrepreneur, as well as what it means for you to be an entrepreneur. We're gonna walk through some things. Matter of fact, let's dive right in. How it works. Well, we talked about CEM, we talked about clarity, energy, and motivation, okay? So clarity on what, coach? Clarity on your vision, clarity on your, have an amazing day, superstar. Clarity on your vision, clarity on your mission, clarity on your purpose, clarity on your values, your themes, clarity on your keywords, clarity on your definition of success, clarity of the authority in your life, on your intentions, on your goals. Clarity is major. You know, you can see clearer now when the distractions are gone. You can get to the bag when you get all of those minor minutia things out of your way. You know, once you get clarity, then it should energize you, right? It should provide you energy, right? And where's that energy come from? It comes from what I like to call your personal energy management system, right? This is where you tap into your unknown sources of power. This is where we develop the plan, and then we look at the relationship that God has to the plan we create, the relationship he has to you. Because when we put that into perspective, guess what it's going to do? It's going to determine your level of commitment to the plan. It's going to determine the boundaries that you have, and it's going to help us develop some priorities. See, when we get clarity, it's going to energize us, and it's going to give us motive for action, motivation, okay? We're going to be able to identify and remove some obstacles of your success. at the same time that we simultaneously identify and add some new motivating influences, some new stories of success, right? So there's clarity, energy, motivation, and now let's talk about the purpose. Purpose of what? Exactly. What's the purpose of this business that you're creating? Why does the business exist? And then why are you the one to lead it? See, it's not just about, well, I want to save the Dolphins. I want to get a bag. I want to do this. That's what you want. See, my conversations aren't for everybody, just the kingdom entrepreneurs, the folks that understand there's an anointing on your life to fulfill the purpose that God has placed on that life, and you decide to fulfill it in the marketplace. Oh, you in the business world, but you're not of the business world, and there's a certain special something on you. At the Kingdom Business Owners, I'll digress for about 2 minutes. We use the Kingdom Come Up formula: identify, connect, equip to transform. It's found in Luke, the 5th chapter. Jesus identifies Simon on the lake, cleaning out his net. Watch this. Simon, like many of you, is a kingdom business owner. Simon, he sells these fish for money. Okay. So at the end of the day, when other people are loading up their carts, Simon's cleaning out his net. Zero profitability. Okay. So he comes in contact with Jesus. He's identified. Jesus equips him with some principles, some skill sets, some philosophies, some disciplines. And inside of this story, where Simon had done everything, I mean, the guy went to Morehouse School of Fishing. He knows everything that the world says he's supposed to know about perpetuating a profit in the fisherman's space. And though he's done everything the world says to do, guess what? His profitability is tanking. But that's because he's a certain type of entrepreneur. He's been ordained before the foundation of the world to be used by God, not just to get the bag, but to first get God the glory in the way that'll get the bag. So he's got to go the extra step in business that a lot of people don't go. Oh, I'm talking good. Let's talk about the extra step that a lot of people don't go. Let's talk about being purposeful in your business. Let's talk about identifying what problem does your product and service fit. I mean, business 101, find a hurt and feel it, find a void and fill it. What problem in the marketplace does your problem fix? What problem in the marketplace does your service fix? What is the point of pain that your prospect is currently experiencing? And then, what's your solution? What's your resolve? What's your fix to their challenge? Once we have their challenge, once we have their fix, now we really need to focus on what's your approach. I mean, I grew up in the church. I don't know if you can tell, but I was a little bad kid growing up. And mama and them used to use that fire and brimstone. Don't do this. You don't want to go to hell, do you? Well, mama, I know I got some sin in my life. I know that Jesus is the answer, but your delivery is a little off. All right. And so you can have people with a problem. You can have an incredible solution, but how are you delivering that solution? What are the benefits to your client after they've gone from your prospect to your client? What transformation do you provide? See, all of this is the purpose of the business, right? I got some a good question for you. What's the intention of it all? Right? What's the intention for yourself in launching the business? What's the intention for your clients? Are you getting in the business because those people don't know when you got this thing and you're going to get paid on them? Or are you really looking to help people? Do you really have something that's going to fit a need, help people level up? Or do you really care? right? What's your intentions for yourself? What's your intentions for your clients? Watch this. What's your intentions for the community? Like, are you here just trying to take coin out of people's pocket? Or are you here literally trying to make a contribution to your profession, make a contribution to the global community? All of those things matter. So we're going to talk about developing your brand. We're going to talk about delivering your unapologetic voice to the marketplace. But what is that? I ask these questions, guess why? Because I'm trying to get you clear, trying to give you clarity on what the problem is, how you fix it, and who you fix it for. Who are your ideal clients? Who's your avatar? We talk about the problem you fix. Who has that problem? And the people that have your problem, where they at? Like where are they at? What conversation are they having? And how can we interject you in that conversation and solidify you as a subject matter expert so that they know that you got their back, so that they quantify and qualify you as a solution to the problem they're attempting to overcome. Let's identify your ideal clients. And then let's look at the gifting that God has given you. And let's look at how the gifts that God has given you intersect with the needs of the people that this business was designed to serve. I came to give you the sauce so that you can differentiate yourself in the marketplace and have it the way you want. What are we talking about, Coach? We're talking about niche identification and clarification. We're talking about client identification. We're talking about understanding who your ideal avatar is. Because we have to understand who they are, understand the problems they have, understand where they are talking about these problems, look at the solution you have, develop the approach that is best so that we can develop your core messaging. I'm serious about this. Can you tell? See, once we have this, then we can talk about your offerings. Talk about your USP or your VPS, your unique service and product or your valuable product and service. What product do you offer? What service do you provide? And I'm talking about kingdom business owners. I'm talking about kingdom aspiring entrepreneurs. I'm talking about kingdom market leaders. So you're not a take. No, you've tapped into that book Bob Berg wrote, added to your library, The Go-Giver. You know what Jesus said, you can't beat them giving. So let's give away some stuff. Let's look at your core services. And then, you know, we're going to look at your fee services and your for free services. Guess what? I charge people one-on-one to go through this strategy session. The one-on-one, it's a fee service. In order for me to sit down with you and really help you fine-tune this blueprint to your individual business, your individual personality, your individual gifts, it's going to cost you a coin. But I know that it's going to bless some people's lives for them to be able to tap into this digital piece of work, this digital impartation of information. It's going to bless some people's life for the rest of their life, and I'm willing to give that away. It's one of my free services. I can talk to you collectively as a group, one-on-one, a little bit different. Guess what? Still value. See, when we understand everything that we went through, we understand clarity, energy, motivation, the purpose for the business, why God got you running it, the problem that they fix, who they fix it for, understanding what services you're going to give away, which ones you're going to charge for. Now we can focus on building your community. Why is that important? Well, people do business with who they like and who they trust. So people got to know you, like you, trust you in order to do business with you. So I got a question. As we are in these digital days, we in this mogul mindset, I got a question. How do people meet you? How do people become aware of you? How do they become aware of your products and services? Because people got to become aware of you. They got to know you exist in order to determine if they like you, in order to determine if they're willing to go through the process of establishing trust with you so they can do business with you. So we have to be intentional about how do and how will people interact with you and your business, how they're going to learn about you and your business, how they're going to learn about your incredible offerings that we just talked about, the free ones and the fee ones. Watch this. How are people going to engage with other members of your community? You know, so they can get this third party validation. You know, if you tell people how amazing you are, you bragging. Somebody else does it, it's edification. What are we talking about here? Brand clarification, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about developing and delivering your unapologetic, authentic voice to the marketplace, right? I learned branding from Clyde Brinkley. This gentleman took Diet Coke past Pepsi for the number 2 spot. I help a lot of people develop their brand. But watch this. A lot of people, they got to keep relaunching a brand. You know why? It ain't real. See, if I told folk at the beginning of the year, break both switches. Break the code switch and the dimmer. Y'all know you got this voice over here. Then you got that voice. Watch this. God made you the way you are. And you're phenomenal. Anybody got a problem? Tell them to take it up with the one who made you. And so I want you to walk in your purpose. I want you to walk in your dopeness. I want you to walk in your amazingness. And I want you to not have to code switch. I want you to, how Beyonce said, I woke up like this. I woke up like this. And I want you to put the world on notice. This is who I am. And then break the code switch and then break the dimmer. Y'all know Mama and them got this song they used to give us in VBS when we was kids. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. That's what I want you to do. I want you to turn your light all the way up and break the switch. I want you to never again dumb yourself down to meet people where they are. I want you to walk in the authority that God has placed on your life and demand that people come up to where you are. Yeah. That's the first step in brand clarification. You being your unapologetic self and understanding who that is and what that is. And then unapologetically delivering that to the marketplace. This is the most important step before we develop the marketing collateral. You heard me. Before we develop your promotional and relationship building strategy, before we develop the social media campaigns, before we focus on your network distribution, we got to develop clarity on this brand. And then we got to set some systems in place. Acronym, put it in your notes. Save yourself stress, time, energy, and money. How many folk under the sound of my voice want to save yourself stress, time, energy, and money? Great. That's why we're messing with systems. What you track grows. What you don't, won't. And so we want to be intentional about tracking your success. We want to be intentional about tracking your profitability. And so the first question that I always like to bring up to any entrepreneur in the strategy session is, how are you paying for this? because it costs money to make money. It's going to cost some time. It's going to cost some energy. It's going to cost some resources. And I know this thing going to make some money, but how are you going to generate resources to support you and this vision while you're manifesting the vision? I've been dealing with visionaries half my life, dealing with entrepreneurs over 22 years of that life. And what I've discovered is that you cannot be a successful entrepreneur unless you're financially literate. All right. I might date myself. I came up in the time of OPP. Yeah, you know me, but I like OPM. What's that? Other people's money. You know what I like best for entrepreneurs starting out their venture? TBM. What's that, coach? The bank's money. And there's a tremendous amount of money available for you to build your business if you're treating it like a business. Okay? And so, you know, if you're just going for the seat of your pants, ain't nobody funding that. But if you're able to show a financial institution what we've walked through, you got a serious plan, you're tapped into then we can get you funded. Okay? A lot of folk online talking about business funding. All it really comes down to is properly establishing your corporate footprint and having your stuff in order. You know, your goals and your financial strategy. That's where we at. You got to have goals, right? You need profit goals. You need marketing goals, relationship building goals. You know what you got to have some plans in place, some spending plans, some reinvestment plans. What are we talking about? We're talking about teaching you how to operate a business, not a business. You know, my earlier segment was what to do when you have your LLC. Everybody talking about, I got an LLC, get my LLC. All you gotta do is this. That don't work. Okay? When you decide that you're gonna become an entrepreneur, some paradigms have to shift. It's one thing for you to go to work, punch a clock, and get a check. It's something else for you to make sure it's a building for everybody else to come to. It's something for everybody else to do. It's a check for everybody else to take home. You're going to have to get up early, stay up late. You're going to have to go over and above. You're going to have to put the work in. And if you don't have clarity on these things that we've gone through, if you don't understand some of the things I shared with you, you're going to give up. Your friends tell you what you want to hear. As your coach, I'm here to tell you what you need to hear. You got to have some plans, some goals for how many clients you're going to have, how many prospects you're going to talk to, how you're going to convert them. This is all part of your strategy session. A lot of times you got to slow down in order to speed up. I'm done. Last segment. Evaluate it. Right? What you track grows and what you don't won't. You got to have a plan. I'm not talking about the business plan that you use to try to get funding that you ain't looked at in 4 months, that you made 5 months ago. I'm talking about what's your plan for this week? What's your plan for this day? Successful people work from a plan. You got to plan on Sunday night what you are anticipating getting done Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so we can look Wednesday morning and at where we are and make some adjustments and be able to get done what we planned on getting done, instead of waking up Friday talking about, daggone, I ain't get none of this stuff done I needed to get done this week. Now, I began talking about the value of having an entrepreneurial coach. One of the things that I love about my one-on-ones with my clients is the ability to hold them accountable. And I'm not going to go that far with you. I'm going to ask you what accountability measures you have in place. What measurements have you established? How do you know if you're on the right track? See, the reason all of this is important, the reason that I wanted to provoke you thinking about these things is so that we could rip it apart and put it back together. I want to make sure that for you as a kingdom entrepreneur, I want to make sure that you as a kingdom business owner, I want to make sure that you as a kingdom marketplace leader, that you don't separate your spirituality. You don't separate the anointing on your life from your business. You don't separate your kingdom values from the way that you do business. No. I want to show you how they all work together for the good of those who are called by God to be used inside of the marketplace. We're engaged in a movement that is transforming the marketplace from a platform where Satan has a stronghold into a platform of major spiritual transformation in the lives of God's people. And we're doing it through God's people. We're doing it through you. We're getting you to understand that you haven't been employed. You've been deployed by God in the marketplace. And we're building your confidence. We're getting you to understand as a kingdom citizen, you can be used by the Holy Spirit of God in whatever position you've been deployed, in the same way that the pastor, the preacher, the rabbi, the imam can be used in the congregational setting. Okay? Yeah. Growing you in your confidence as a kingdom ambassador. Growing you in trusting yourself. Growing you in living your kingdom values all throughout the day. Right? Placing them on equal footing with your entrepreneurial business development. Why? Because they're all significant contributors to your bottom line. Right? They're all significant contributors to who you really are. And people do business with who they know, like, and trust. And we tired of the fake and phony. We tired of people with their social media personas. We want authentic. We want authentic. The authentic you. Now, when you tap into the membership section of Kingdom Business Owners, there's some modules back there for you. There's some educational videos back there for you. There's some exercises back there for you. There's a ton of resources back there for you. And all of these resources have been built by entrepreneurs for entrepreneurs. We take a different approach. We've been there. We take an approach that helps you understand and deliver your authentic you. First group setting is our Profitize Your Passion Purpose course and mastermind. I'm excited about this experience. This is the ultimate guide for building your one-of-a-kind kingdom business. Listen, it's for everybody. New early stage entrepreneurs, side hustlers, entrepreneurs. Where my network marketers at? Not the folk who trying to get over on folk, but the folk who genuinely like the product and service that your company represents. Looking to establish your own individualized brand within the marketplace, promoting those products and services. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you are an entrepreneur, God has given you everything you need to fulfill that assignment. And I'm going to tell you, them folk talking about I'm living an entrepreneurial life and they broke, busted, and disgusted. They live in the know-it-all-preneur life, the kingdom business owner life the Kingdom Entrepreneurial Life. Listen to me, Linda. This joy I got, the world ain't give it to me. And I'm going to tell you, the world can't take it away. Being a kingdom entrepreneur, really focused and functioning in your zone of genius, it's an experience like nothing else on the earth. It's an experience that being a student in academia, it's an experience that being an employee in corporate America can never prepare you for. You know, academia and corporate America don't teach you how to become a successful entrepreneur. That's probably the reason why 2 out of 3 people fail at it, but not you. You showed up for your success on this Saturday afternoon. You made a conscious decision to start your entrepreneurial future out on the right foot. You decided this Saturday you're going to set yourself up for success. How? Because you didn't just come for the freebie. You get enrolled in the Profitize Your Passion Purpose course and mastermind. Why? Because this course is going to help you pave the path to entrepreneurial success. How, coach? Easy. It's going to teach you the personal and business development mindset. Going to teach you the philosophy. Going to teach you the skill sets, the habits, the disciplines that you need, while simultaneously providing you with the tools you need to do what? To build a profitable business and then become the most powerful leader of that business. I tried to told you everything rises and falls on leadership, and you are the leader of your business. So everything rises and falls on you. We got to tap you into something that's going to grow you. Now, you like, coach, I like that, but I need a little bit something more. I got your back. I'm on your side. I told you wherever you are in your entrepreneurial journey, I got a community inside of the Kingdom Business Owner community for you. So you say you don't need to Profitize Your Passion Purpose course and mastermind. Okay. So you wanna step into the Kingdom Entrepreneurial Accelerator, huh? Ooh, coach, what's that? Oh, that's a bespoke business development training community designed to help you customize your individualized growth strategy and unique kingdom vision. Coach, who's this one for? Oh, this is not for the startup folk. These are for the folk that have been in business for 1 to 4 years. These are the folks that are making, I don't know, 65, 70,000 per year, and they ready. Ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to double? Ready to triple your operations? Ready to triple your profits? See, you know if you're really ready for the Kingdom Entrepreneurial Accelerator because, well, business is going well, but you want more. You've been trying to grow your business, but no matter how hard you work, you just can't seem to change the results. Can I give you some truth? It's going to piss you off before it sets you free. Well, beloved, the truth is, if you want to evolve your results, you're first going to have to evolve your strategy. Coach, how? So glad you asked. Let me think about it. Probably by enrolling in the Kingdom Entrepreneurial Accelerator. Why? Because I designed it. So I can attest to the fact that it's been designed to help you identify and execute a one-of-a-kind comprehensive growth strategy so that you can grow your business with more ease and be your unapologetic self through it all. Now, those are the two masterminds. I know. I see y'all in the comment section. What about the one-on-one? I'm going to tell you, you get what you pay for. And the kingdom excellence that God is using me to give his kingdom entrepreneurs, it ain't cheap. Okay. So you typically want to work in the group, but I'll talk to you about the one-on-one. First off, you must apply. I don't work with everyone. Okay. But let's talk about who are the people I work with. The first thing is you have to be hungry for the opportunity to make a quantum leap in your business. The reason I talked about my entrepreneurial coaching model, the reason I talked about the two masterminds and getting clarity is typically individuals that I work with one-on-one are typically crystal clear on their vision, crystal clear on their product and service, and crystal clear on who their ideal avatar is. They know what the vision is that God has given them. They know who their customer is, know the problem they got, and know the solution God has used them to develop for that problem that their customer has. They're merely looking to work with me to learn how to develop their own unique kingdom business strategy. And they're ready to execute that strategy in order to experience significant growth in their business. Okay? They tired of the crap. They ready to get to it. Ready to highly invest time, energy, and money to fast track their business success. Now, if you feel as though I'm talking about you and you're looking for an entrepreneurial expert to work with privately so that you can massively transform your business, oh, I got your back. I'm on your side. If we work together, I want you to develop a level of expectation. Here's what I want you to expect from the experience. I want you to expect exponential increase in your profitability. I want you to expect your bag to go through the roof prophetically. I want you to expect an entrepreneurial visionary by your side to help you revolutionize your results. I want you to expect a massive increase in your visibility. I want you to expect people to see you everywhere. I want you to expect to implement a business strategy like nothing you have ever seen before. I want you to expect to press your foot on the gas and go from 0 to 100 to 1,000 to 100,000 to $1 million in your business, not now, right now. Most of all, it's a partnership. We're going to partner on your success. And so I want you to expect a ride or die partner by your side to ensure your success. We're going to uproot your procrastination and help you learn to fly like the eagle God created you to. Now, this means that we're going to be using your entrepreneurial vision, my entrepreneurial development expertise, fueled by the Holy Spirit of God. We're going to identify a one-of-a-kind holistic growth strategy to leverage your zone of genius, your profit purpose, your passion, Then show you how to profitize it. We're going to identify areas of improvement. We're going to provide a full picture strategy to accelerate your entrepreneurial growth. Plus, as a bonus, we're going to design a plan for the full implementation and full execution of the strategy that we develop. Now, I told you I need you to have a level of expectation. So I need you to expect some adjustments, okay? Expect adjustments to your website. Expect adjustments to your search engine optimization. Expect adjustments to your communications plan. Expect adjustments to your social media marketing, and your social media marketing campaign. Expect adjustments to your publicity outreach. Expect adjustments to your sales. Expect adjustments to your strategic partnerships. Expect adjustments to your methods of team building. Expect adjustments to your branding, to your development of additional revenue streams. Yeah, we're going to diversify your income portfolio. Expect adjustments to your email marketing campaigns. But more importantly, and I'm done, I want you to expect adjustments to your confidence. Expect adjustments to your clarity. Expect adjustments to your power. And watch this, to your enjoyment of entrepreneurship. Oh yeah. And expect, your bottom line profitability to go through the roof. Now, I don't work with a lot of people. I work with about 10 clients at a time, one-on-one. I'm going to bring up some people who get to spend some time with me one-on-one and allow them to give you a testimony. You should have one earlier. You know, Sue experienced a transformation. She got to walk through one-on-one, well, in a group of about 3 other ladies, this strategy session. And I'm going to tell you, just like she did, she has a blueprint to success, right? She's going to go get the bag in a way to get God glory. Now, me, I was blessed by God with the opportunity to be mentored by my mentor 22 years ago. And I watched Mr. Targington build the largest collective body of micro entrepreneurs in North America, literally, with no annual contract. You know, 20 years ago, we had 3,000 members. Today, they fly a flag of about 60,000 members. This ain't the Chamber of Commerce. Ain't no annual contract over there. You know how frugal entrepreneurs are? Absolutely. So can you imagine the overwhelming amount of value we have to give, or had to give, in order to get those entrepreneurs to cut that check month after month after month after month after month? Past 20 some odd years of my life, I watched 480,000 small business owners in North America come across my desk. I don't know it all, folks. You know, but I know a little bit. If you see, I don't know, just under 500,000 entrepreneurs come across your desk, you learn a little bit about what entrepreneurs need. Not just to stay alive, but what they really need to thrive, what they really need to succeed. And right now, we're giving away the farm. I've been charging folk who don't look like me a heck of a check to get the information I've just given to you. And I've just given it to you. If we never work together one-on-one, you could take the information I've given you, you could break it down, and you really have the blueprint to build your business in a way to get God glory and get you the bag. I'm not done. I'm literally leaving the free side of the marketplace, and I'm headed up to the membership section. And in the membership section, I got tons of more additional content, tons more classes, other experts that are coming through, providing you the information. And guess what? You can get in the membership section for free. Right now, you're getting registered on the Kingdom Marketplace for free. You're filling out a Google form. Why? Because I really want to see you win. That form's asking you for 4 things. The first part is about you and your business, so that we can list you properly on the Kingdom Marketplace, so people can see what you got, do business with you, like that. Second part is your networking preferences. Do you like online events, in-person events, weekday evening events, weekend events? Why? Because we want to make sure we put you at the front of the room at an event so you can tell everybody about what you do and how you do it. The third part is your entrepreneurial development needs. What you need help with. What are you struggling with right now? Right? What one thing have you been asking God for help with in your business? Tell me. I probably got some sauce to give you. Probably got some resources to help you. And the fourth part is your story. Incredible students of Urban Success University are going to take that Google form and they're going to create your profile, set you up for an event, maybe even write a feature story about you, because your story will probably motivate others. Now, guess what? If you decide that you want to upgrade, this is a teen employment project. So when you upgrade, you aren't paying Kingdom business owners any money. If you upgrade, then your setup goes to the college student, goes to the high school student who does the digital work on your profile. If you upgrade right now during the pre-launch, I'm going to grandfather you in. You're going to have a lifetime profile, and you're going to get a free 1-year membership to the membership section, where you'll get tons of additional courses, feedback, there's forums, there's an online community, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Notice something. You can't beat God-given, and I'm giving it all away to you. If you give a couple pennies to the babies, it's going to unlock you getting to the next level with more sauce that's going to get God glory and get you the bag. Listen, Linda, it has been a plum-pleasing pleasure and a privilege to share with you on this Saturday afternoon. I hope that the time we have shared, you view, like I do, as time invested, not time spent. And so if any of the information that God has used me to provide to you has any value, then why don't you go try it? All right. Need any help? Shoot me a DM or ask me in the membership section. Now, for those of you that are here, I want to thank you for tapping in. I'm going to log off here. I'm going into the forum in the membership section for Q&A. Meet me there. Actually, beat me there. But I'm going to leave you with this. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Have an amazing day on purpose. Never forget that the Father made each and every single one of you amazing on purpose. If nobody told you today, I love you almost as much as the fathers, on behalf of the fathers, deuces.